Our top story, Gujarat is grappling with the aftermath of intense rains over the weekend. Unprecedented rains, fierce winds and hail have wreaked havoc across the state, leaving 24 people dead because of lightning strikes. Attributed to a western disturbance, intense rains engulfed as many as 234 out of 252 talukas. Widespread destruction was unleashed on crops, properties and animals as well. Now, despite earlier forecasts predicting heavy rainfall until tomorrow, there is a glimmer of hope emerging as the skies have now begun to clear. Let me go straight across to Air Vice Marshal GP Sharma, who is joining us on the broadcast. He's the president of SkyMet Weather. Thank you very much, Mr. Sharma, for joining us on the broadcast. Can you tell us what the weather prediction for Gujarat now is? Is the worst behind us?
Yes, Shreya, worst is behind us. It's a very freak incident which has occurred. I'm sure you have been reporting weather from all over. Did you ever hear earlier having a hailstorm in Gujarat or like this or lightning? Hardly. No, it doesn't happen. It is supposed to be a fair weather state after the monsoon withdrawal. Nothing happens till almost April or thick of pre-monsoon season, unless some severe storm or so strays along the coast of Gujarat, and that's how, which happens, yes, nowadays. But there's no storm, nothing. But yes, still there was a massive a spell of heavy to very heavy rains also. And what worsened the effect, that was a hailstorm, especially over Rajkot, that belt that had a sheet of ice on account of this hailstorm, which is unprecedented. I will say unprecedented. You see, the climatology doesn't happen. Gujarat is almost alien to this type of weather event. I have checked, I didn't find one. Okay, but then it was there. It's a reality. There was a widespread actually weather event. Knowing also Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra, simultaneously they were struck with inclement weather conditions. This was on account of which we call it as an interaction between the two systems, that is westerly moving system, that is the western disturbance, and the easterly moving system, which move from east to west. Okay, so interaction, whenever it happens, they slow down, they intensify, they increase the spread, and that is what it happened this time. Yes.
Okay, so essentially what you're seeing is that the pictures coming to us from Gujarat are unprecedented because this is where fair weather prevails post the monsoons, and the sort of pictures we are seeing on our screens is the last thing we should be expecting from Gujarat, but that is exactly what has happened over the weekend. Now, can I just ask you to stay with us, because I want to speak about some other states as well. The neighboring state of Madhya Pradesh, for example, has shared in Gujarat's woes. Of course, it was much slighter there. 4 people in Madhya Pradesh have died because of lightning strikes. Minimum temperatures in the state have fallen to around 5 degrees. As many as 39 districts out of 52 have seen the first unseasonal winter rainfall. The Met Department is warning that the state will remain soaked for the next 3 to 4 days, courtesy the lingering western disturbance. Meanwhile, the western parts of Rajasthan find themselves in the grip of the same menacing weather pattern. The looming threat of moderate to heavy rain, accompanied by hailstorms and winds reaching speeds of up to 40 kilometers an hour, has cast a shadow over the region. The impact of the western disturbance is expected to persist until November 29th, gradually shifting its journey towards Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh and then Telangana. Air Vice Marshal GP Sharma, can I then ask you what the country should be expecting in terms of weather in the next couple of days?
Shreya, as far as Gujarat is concerned, as I said earlier, the worst is over. It must have improved now itself. Okay, tomorrow we find further better weather conditions. But notwithstanding the fatal loss of almost about 24 lives with the lightning strike, that again, unheard of. Okay, it doesn't happen there. But these two unprecedented things which Gujarat witnessed, one was the hailstorm, the other one was the lightning strike leading to a death of precious lives. Okay, now weather conditions, as you said, Madhya Pradesh is going to have not the same severity, but Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, you can expect these conditions to continue, particularly Maharashtra, I will say once again, unseasonal, unusual. For next about 3 days, you will have Vidarbha, Marathwada, northern parts of Madhya Maharashtra, again having possibly hailstorm activity also. So will be parts of East Madhya Pradesh and adjoining region. However, Rajasthan will improve tomorrow itself, and even northern parts, they are having some isolated weather, all right, cloudy skies, that also will improve. Hills will continue. You mentioned in the beginning of the report about Uttarkashi, that disaster which has happened. I'm afraid, yes, the western disturbance is moving across. It's not going to improve, though it's not very strong, but still good enough to have some interruptions in the rescue operations which have been going on there. So that is likely. State of Uttarakhand is likely to have a rain shower, and that possibly will be for the next about 3 days, I say, 2 to 3 days or so. The other parts, as I said, central parts, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, adjoining region, also for the next about 2 to 3 days. The southern parts, yes, will have a little relief, but Chennai will continue to have. Actually, there was a heavy downpour even in Chennai and adjoining area. They have way past their monthly normals this time. But then now there will be moderate showers will be there. The conditions will improve there, but then not for very long, because we are going to have a cyclonic storm coming up in the Bay of Bengal, maybe by this weekend, which will approach the coastline again and cause some inclement weather conditions over there. Yes, Shreya?
Okay. Air Vice Marshal Sharma, thank you very much for your time. What you're essentially telling us is that the bad news is coming for the state of Uttarakhand, where there's a major rescue operation that is currently underway to save the lives of 41 men who are trapped inside a tunnel. What essentially you are telling us is that we could see rain over the next 2 to 3 days. They may not be intense, heavy rains, but it will be raining, and any amount of rain, intense or light, is going to impact the rescue operations there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Air Vice Marshal Sharma, for joining us on the broadcast.
Thank you, Shreya.
In fact, we are speaking about Uttarakhand, and thank you.